Hey, everybody, it's Mike from the Mike Wagner Show, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. Looking at a professional website without breaking your budget? Sonic Web Studios is the answer. Sonic Web Studios offers fast, affordable custom web designs that blow the competition away. Call today, 1-800-303-3960. That's 1-800-303-3960. Or email to support at sonicwebstudios.com. Mention Mike Wagner Show, get 20% off your first project. Sonic Web Studios, take your image to the next level. Also, time to give a shout out to our official sponsor of the Mike Wagner Show, international war ring author Mia Mosin-Zia. If you love fast-paced mysteries, you'll love Missing by Mia Mosin-Zia. Available on Amazon in paperback and ebook. Missing is fast-paced and intriguing with an unforgettable twist. Takes place in 4 countries. And those you love be the first to go missing. It's available on paperback and ebook on Amazon. Missing by Mia Mosin-Zia has garnered great reviews and even loved and endorsed by Hollywood celebrities, including Joanna Cassidy, Forbes Riley, and many others. So grab your copy today before it goes missing by Mia Mosin-Zia, available on Amazon. Also, the Mike Wagner Show can be heard on the MikeWagnerShow.com. You can check our Facebook page at facebook.com/the Mike Wagner Show. You can download and listen on Facebook, SoundCloud, Spreaker, Spotify, and iHeartRadio. Also on Anchor FM, iTunes, Google Play, Amazon, Audible, and Apple. Coming soon to Podbean, Buzzsprout, Pandora, and TuneIn. Heard worldwide on Geo 7, Radio Public, Himalaya, and more. Take the Mike Wagner Show with you on any mobile device. Subscribe to the Mike Wagner Show on the YouTube channel and follow the Mike Wagner Show on Instagram and Twitter today. And don't forget to support the Mike Wagner Show on PayPal/Mike Wagner Voiceover, also Anchor FM/support. Check out the cool merchandise, t-shirts, pop sockets, hoodies, and also books as well. Go to Amazon.com/me and Mosin-Zia. And for more merchandise idea, go to Amazon.com/the Mike Wagner Show and check it out today. We're here with a wonderful singer, songwriter, very multi-talented musician out of Essex County on the other side of the pond. He's worked with Elton John, Mike and the Mechanics, Elkie Brooks, Lee Seeger, and more. And he's a session musician. He also did radio and a lot of jingles and more. And, quite well known if you recognize his terrific voice. And he'll be playing one of his songs in just a minute, and also has a great release out and live, ladies and gentlemen, from the Plus Studios, literally the Plus Studios in beautiful Essex County in the other side of the pond of wonderful the UK. Ladies and gentlemen, the very multi-talented singer, songwriter, musician, John Carr. John, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thanks for joining us today.
Hi, Mike. Nice to be here. Very nice to be here.
It's great to be here. Great to be here. Great to be here.
But it was singing.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. It almost sounds like you're on the mountains too, although you're in England. But you're from Essex County. You worked with Elton John, Mike and the Mechanics, also Elkie Brooks, and also Lee Seeger and more. And you're a session musician. You did some radio and also ad jingles as well too. And you also have a new album called Ashes, and also have a single you're going to play later on in the show, which is called Never Got the Chance to Say Goodbye. And you just have some great work and a great story. And before we get into all that, tell us how you first got started, John.
Sorry?
Tell us how you first got started.
Well, God, it goes back years. My dad was a musician. My mom was a singer. They got together, and that was the outcome. So I've been playing ever since the day I really could understand what music was all about. I've always wanted to be a musician. My dad used to say, John, get a proper job. Get a proper job. Not good. I said, no, I just want to do music. You've done it. He says, yes, but he said it's hard to get on out there. So, but I've been lucky. I started off playing in kind of folk groups. A couple of friends got together, and I was about 13, 14. We started singing all the secret stuff and all that kind of, that kind of music. And I started to learn to play saxophone, but my dad played sax because I wanted to play, but I couldn't stand the wooden reed touching my teeth. Oh, awful sound. So I gave that up, and I started playing guitar. And just things worked out. I was playing in my uncle's pub one afternoon, just amusing myself. And a guy came in and he said, would you like to join my band? And that kind of escalated from there. I just started to meet people. I met a guy called Alan Carvell, who was really into the Beach Boys, and he loved harmonies, and kind of learned quite a lot from him. And we started gigging around quite a lot, doing weddings and clubs and pubs and stuff like that. And people got to hear us. And another group called Lindisfarne used to come in a pub we played in Stoke Newington. And through them, we got to know other people. So then they heard my voice, and it's kind of an unusual voice. It's high, it's a high voice. So people, okay, we'd like that on our single. So we started. That's how I just got the sessions and stuff like that. Then I started doing radio jingles for that Air Force Music. They did a lot of advertising for restaurants, for um, you name it, any product that needed a jingle.
Hmm.
That did quite a lot of work for him, and that's just it. But I've always been gigging. I'm up in a band with my son and daughter. John, my son, he does a lot of remixes for Beyonce and Lenny Kravitz and
Wow.
people like that. Yeah, he's doing okay. And my daughter, well, she's a terrific singer. She really does. But she for some reason, she's not interested. She's
Mm.
into a fitness. She's a fitness trainer, personal
Mm.
trainer, and that's basically it.
That is interesting. And besides with doing all the sessions and also working with a number of bands, playing in pubs and everything else, you also worked with Elton John, Mike and the Mechanics, and Elkie Brooks and Lisa Mori. And tell us about those and other some other famous
Well,
musicians.
it's just sessions. Sometimes they weren't in the studio. You just get them. They've already laid their voice down, so we'd be coming in to do it. Mike and the Mechanics was out in his studio. Mike Rutherford. It was the Living Years. That was the hit. Do you remember the song?
Yes, I
Uh,
do. That was terrific. I love Mike and the Mechanics, and especially Genesis when he was with them.
well, that's I think what's his name? Paul Carrick was the singer at the
Paul
time.
Carrick, yes, I
He
remember.
yeah he was the lead vocalist on the Living Years, and there was a bunch of us doing backing vocals and um, other stuff. I even did the sessions for Demise Russo's. Remember, ever and ever, forever and ever, you'll be the one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and uh, Elton was too. Elton's very he finished the session and he came to a pub. He asked Alan, the guy I was working with. He said, "Are you gigging tonight?" He said, "Yeah, yeah." I said, "Where?" He said, "Oh, it's a pub in Stamford Hill in East London." And I said, "Well, no." He said, "Okay, I'll see you there." Yeah, of course you will. So,
It's like, yeah, right.
yeah. So we went home from the session, got dressed, had something to eat, got cleaned up, came to the pub, taking the gear in, and lo and behold, he's sitting in there with David,
Wow.
yeah, with Davy Jones and Mike Payton, the bass player, and David. Oh God, I can't remember. Payton. He used to play. He was lead vocalist with Pilot. January, sick and tired, you've been hanging. Remember the song? Yeah. Well,
Pilot, I think that was a '70s group, and they had that one song "Magic," which hit the top 10 in the U.S. that one year. I think it was 75, 76. It's like it's been quite a while. I can say that.
well, he's Elton's bass player. So, but Davy Jones is the guitar player. They were all in the pub, sitting there
Wow.
having a drink. So we got setting the gear up, and he's just fancy doing a song. And he got up, and word got round, and people were going out. Elton John's in the pub. Elton John's in the pub. I've never seen. It was quite a big pub. They were literally standing on the bar, on the tables, on the chairs, on the walls, the windows, the window ledges. It was packed. I've got some photographs. I should have taken them out, but it was a brilliant night. And he was there, and he forgot most of the words. I think he did Saturday Night It's All Right for Fighting. He did Crocodile Rock. He did a couple of it. He didn't remember the words, and I was shouting the words in his mouth because we knew all the songs.
Maybe had a little too much, but that's a good thing. It's like if you just improvise the words and change it up, it would even be better. So,
But it was just a fantastic night. It really was brilliant. I never knew he would come down. He just, yeah, we'll see you down there. Okay. Yeah, of course we will. But he was there. He actually came in, sat down, and had a drink all night long. The pub was packed, absolutely packed. He was standing outside and trying to get in.
oh my God,
Really
I,
good night. Brilliant night.
I bet you everybody was trying to buy Elton John drinks, or maybe they were trying to get Elton John to buy them drinks.
Probably the. But then I got the next morning six bottles of champagne delivered to my house with flowers. About 7 o'clock in the morning, some guy's knocking on the door. He said, John, I'm looking out the window. He said, got this for you. Big thank yous. Thank you for a really excellent night last night. And he's a lovely man. Really is a terrific guy. So generous.
Wow. That is so amazing, man. I'm ready for some after this here too. Just meet the guy. But what are some other favorite artists, singers, and musicians growing up besides the Seekers you're talking about? Who else were your favorites growing up?
Rod Stewart, he came to one of our gigs and sat there. It was an open air gig. It was in Epping, outside. It was a bank holiday. He drove past and he come up, chatting to us, and just really another. He gave Susie 100 quid. He said, "Go and buy everybody a drink." Yeah, say that. And the song I was singing was the first cut is the deepest when he came in. I thought, oh no, what am I doing? I'm singing this. I've got a really kind of a pure sound of voice, and his is such a gravelly sound. Wake up, that kind of thing. And I thought, but I got away with it. He said, no, he said, you did well. He said, really, really. I didn't know, but it was oh, Joseph, what's it used to be known as? Oh, he wrote the song. Who wrote the first cut is the deepest? Oh, he became a monk, didn't he? He gave it all up. What's his name?
Hmm.
Oh, I can't
Gave it up
remember.
for a
Cat
month.
Stevens. Cat Steve. Cat
Cat
Stevens. Yeah.
Stevens, yes. I was just going to say, I think he gave it up to convert to Islam. That's what I'm
That's right.
thinking of.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes,
Another.
Islam. That Cat
Yeah.
Stevens, one of my favorites. Amazing.
Joseph. What's
Yep.
his name? Joseph
Yusuf
something.
Islam.
That's it. Yeah. So he was just. Yeah, we have met some really nice people and worked with them. So I can't say anything bad about anybody. It's just a job to them. They're in the studio, they're working, and they're doing their job. And some of them even feeding their babies while they're in the studio.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. I think that's pretty common too. They have their wives come in, they bring like, their children, their family, friends, just to
About
sit down and
session
watch.
singers. I'm
Hmm.
talking about session singers. I'm talking about female session singers. Some of them are bring the baby in and they're breastfeeding. You think, you're trying to sing and you got this exposed.
Well, I can think of more exposed stories. It's like, there's been like all these stories out there where they just, take half off, everything off. So I guess, having them feed their babies like that, it's like maybe it's groundbreaking for them, but it's almost like nothing new. So it's, or, in the States, it's like, go to another room. It's like, let us know when you're done or have a kid just sing or something. So,
It's completely normal. It doesn't bother me. It's just a little bit off-putting when you're trying to sing and you've got somebody's breasts dangling.
Oh my gosh. And of course, you also got your music as well too. We'll talk about your latest single and your latest release, but first listen to the Mike Wagner Show at the MikeWagnerShow.com, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at SonicWebStudios.com for all your needs. Look at a professional website without breaking your budget. Sonic Web Studios is the answer. Sonic Web Studios offers fast, affordable custom web designs that blow the competition away. Call today, 1-800-303-3960. That's 1-800-303-3960. Or email to support@sonicwebstudios.com. Mention the Mike Wagner Show. Get 20% off your first project. Sonic Web Studios. Take your image to the next level. Also, time to give a shout out to our official award-winning sponsor of the Mike Wagner Show, international award-winning author Mia Mosensia. If you love fast-paced mysteries, you love Missing by Mia Mosensia. Available on Amazon in paperback and ebook. Missing is fast-paced and intriguing with an unforgettable twist. Takes place in 4 countries, 2 strangers, and 1 target, where truth is an illusion and those you love be the first to go missing. It's available on Amazon in paperback and ebook. Missing by Mia Mosensia has garnered great reviews and even loved and endorsed by Hollywood celebrities, including Joanna Cassidy, Forbes Riley, and many others. So grab your copy today before it goes missing by Mia Mosensia, available on Amazon. Also, the Mike Wagner Show can be heard on the MikeWagnerShow.com. You can check our Facebook page at Facebook.com/The Mike Wagner Show. You can download and listen on Facebook, SoundCloud, Spreaker, Spotify, and iHeartRadio. Also on Anchor FM, iTunes, Google Play, Amazon, Audible, and Apple. Coming soon to Podbean, Buzzsprout, Pandora, and TuneIn. Heard worldwide on Geo 7, Radio Public, Himalaya, and more. Take the Mike Wagner Show with you on any mobile device. Subscribe to the Mike Wagner Show on the YouTube channel and follow the Mike Wagner Show on Instagram and Twitter today, and support the Mike Wagner Show on PayPal at paypal.com/Mike Wagner voiceover, and also Anchor FM/support. And also check out the cool merchandise on Amazon.com/the Mike Wagner Show and Mia Mosensia for some great gift ideas. We're here with a singer, songwriter, session player, and the very multi-talented John Carr here on the Mike Wagner Show from Essex County on the other side of the pond. And you also have a new album called Ashes, which
No,
you
no,
also
it's called
feature.
Wonderland.
What's that?
Wonderland is the
Wonderland. Okay, all right. I don't know where I got that from. So it's Wonderland, and you also have your single out called "Never Got to Say Goodbye." And first of all, tell us all about Wonderland.
what the album.
Yes.
Well, it's all original songs. It
Oh,
was
okay. I thought, yeah, no, I'm sorry. So go ahead and talk about Wonderland and some of the works you've got put out so far.
well, I did the album for the National Health Service, which raised. It was a charity record. It was done by UDJ Radio. They actually sponsored it, and it raised over £3,000 for the for all the essential workers that we've got here at the moment, which was I was really pleased about that,
Hmm.
and it's still available to buy. But this song never got the chance to say goodbye. That was well, it's kind of a sad story to that. Went skiing to Bulgaria last year, and we had some friends, but there's one particular, Alex. He was with us, and we thought he just got a cold, just flu, something like that. He came home, and a couple of weeks after that, he died, and he had the COVID. He died from it, and
Wow.
it just completely just took the ground from underneath us. We just having a good time with him, having a drink, sitting down, enjoying the sun, enjoying the snow, enjoying the ski and everything like that. And suddenly he's not here anymore. And his wife, I felt so sorry for her because during all this time he was in hospital, she could never visit him, because of the lockdown and everything. And his family couldn't go anywhere near the hospital. And everything was relayed by phone. Doctors were phoning them up, telling him progress and telling him that nothing was working and he's on a life support machine and we can't afford to keep him on a life support machine because there's other people coming in and we can't give him the attention that's needed. So they were virtually asking his wife to permission to turn it off. And this is all from a distance. She couldn't even leave the house. So I got this song in my head and I just had to write it for her. I didn't expect it to actually get the attention it has done, but it's been terrific. It's been streamed over 1 million times. It's really great. But the song really came from my heart and it was her thoughts on it. It wasn't, it wasn't coming from me. It was coming from her, but it was me thinking about how she was feeling and what she would probably want to say to him. And it was just never got the chance to say goodbye. As
Hmm.
simple as that. And that's where the song came from. And that's what it's
That
about.
that's got to be tough, especially when it comes to COVID. And of course, between that 2 weeks when you're last out with him, and then he passes on in 2 weeks. When did he get the COVID? And was it like and what were the signs for him? There was like various signs, but what were the signs for him?
Well, he just thought, you know, actually in Bulgaria, I thought he just had a cold. He was feeling unwell and it just escalated. When he got home, then it developed into pneumonia. And obviously his immune system was so low going into hospital, which was if he stayed home, he might be still alive because he wouldn't have got the COVID. He didn't have it actually at the time going into hospital. He got it in hospital, and this
Wow.
is yeah, this is the tragic side of it. If he didn't go in, he'd probably be still alive.
Hmm. And of course, you've also got the song as well too. So while that's in your heart, let's go and have you play. Never got the chance to say goodbye on the Mike Wagner Show. And John, go ahead and take it away.
Thank you very much.
My pleasure.
Never got the chance to say goodbye. I only hope you know the reason why. I was alone at home. Got every word about you by phone. That's why we never got the chance to say goodbye. I try to get my mind to talk to you. With all my heart, I pray you'd make it through. I was alone at home. Got every word about you by phone. That's why we never got the chance to say goodbye. Oh, how I knew you wanted to stay. Fought the battle every day, but we never got the chance to say goodbye. Oh, how I knew you wanted to stay. Fought the battle every day, but we never got the chance to say goodbye. It must have been so lonely there for you. I try to convince myself this isn't true. Now I spend my nights alone, wishing you were home. I'm so sorry that I never said goodbye. Oh, how I knew you wanted to stay for the battle every day, but we never got the chance to say goodbye. Oh, how I knew you wanted to stay for the battle every day, but we never got the chance to say goodbye. But we never got the chance to say goodbye.
Wow.
Oh,
That is that really touched my heart. Never got the chance to say goodbye with John
oh,
Carr. I mean, that just about had me in tears. It's just very
thank you, Mike.
amazing, very powerful.
Thank you very much. That's very kind of you to say that. Thank you.
And and where can we find your song at, and where can we find your music at?
Any of the online stores, Spotify, iTunes, Deezer, Google Play, Amazon, YouTube. It's on all of them. Every one of them. All of them. Creative and Dreams is the record label. So if you just the video for that is there as well. It's a nice video. It's
And
nice.
we'll certainly check that out. And we'll be back with John Carr and what's coming up in 2020 afterwards with the very talented singer, songwriter, and session musician. We'll be back with John Carr after this time out on the Mike Wagner Show, powered by SonicWeb Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. Also brought to you by our official sponsor, the Mike Wagner Show, international award-winning author Mia Motion Zia of Missing, available on Amazon and paperback and ebook. We'll be back with John Carr after this time out. We're back with a singer, songwriter, session musician, and the very talented John Carr here on the Mike Wagner Show from Essex County. And that was a great song you did earlier as well. Never got a chance to say goodbye, streaming on all
Thanks.
platforms. And what can we expect from me in 2021 and beyond, John?
Oh, I've got loads of. I've got another single out at the moment. It's a cappella, and it's called "After the Gold Rush." It's an old Neil Young song.
Oh,
Mm.
yes, I love that. I love Neil Young.
Well, you got to check my version. Out. No instruments whatsoever, all voices, and it's getting a lot of play. Really is. The Facebook reaction to it has been absolutely phenomenal.
you,
Please,
you mean is it shutting down the internet because of that? I hope so.
sorry.
Or is it like, literally blowing up? It's like just causing Facebook to shut down for a while or something, or what?
Well, it is. People are really liking it. It was. I think his version was. It was a great song, but Neil Young's version. Oh goodness me! I think he just did it. He's always had an attitude like, I don't give a damn. I don't really care about it. If people like it, they like it. If he's got a great voice, but this song is just it stood out for harmonies, and I just did it. I really did it. Good. After the Gold Rush is called, and it's me, John Carr, completely
After
all fellow.
after the Gold Rush, we'll check that out. We encourage everybody to visit John Carr on Spotify and also all the major streaming platforms and check out his music. And also just a couple of things here, John. Who do you consider biggest influence in your career?
Harmonies. I love harmonies. I love the Eagles. Always have done, and just any kind of good music. I don't really have a if I hear something, I like it, and I like the Beach Boys, I love the Beatles, I love the Stones. Back in the 70s, 60s, and 70s, it was either you like the Beatles or the Stones, but I always liked the both of them. I mean, they're great. The
Hmm.
Stones had terrific energy for a start, and the Beatles, I mean, lovely songs, great Lennon and McCartney songs, magic songs.
Hmm. And also, McCartney 3 has gotten a lot of rave reviews as well, too, with him doing the vocals and everything all by himself,
Yeah.
instruments during the COVID. I mean, that's gotten some rave reviews, McCartney 3.
Well, I do all my own stuff here in my studio. As you can see, I've got my keyboard, I've got everything here. It's all laid out in front of me. I've always it was a dream. I just always wanted to have a studio, always, and I just built it at the end of my garden, and I had it done properly. It's all soundproofed and everything now, so I don't annoy my neighbors. And well, they're great neighbors anyway. They enjoy it if they hear something. Oh, I heard you singing today, and so
or,
it's good like that. But
or
I'm
they'll be
more,
like, or they'll be like, why buy the music when you come listen to John next door? It's like, come on, guys, listen to him next door.
but it's funny because I do a live stream every Sunday at 7:30 p.m. GMT time, so you can check that out on Facebook if you want. And but it's funny because my neighbor is just across there, and he's watching it, and he can hear me sing, and the slight delay. So he says to me, "I'm getting you twice." He said, "I can see you on the screen, and I can hear you singing from
Oh
the
my!
studio."
Now,
So I said,
is he trying to do the same thing right now as we speak?
"Yeah." Sorry.
Okay, well, we're like this, and let's see what kind of reaction we get.
Yeah,
Exactly. And
yeah.
what's the best advice you can give to anybody at this point?
Just keep trying. If it's not going working for you, just keep going, keep going. It's been a long time. I met quite a lot of few people who are absolutely brilliant, really, really, and they're not getting there at all. It's not what you know, it's who you know. Sorry, it's not who you know, it's what you know. No,
It-
I've got the wrong. No, I had the right way around. It's not what you know, it's who you know. It
what
is.
you know, it's who you know.
Yes, that's right.
I've heard that for quite some time. We'll have to ingrain it in our heads as well. That's a
Yeah,
very good point.
it
Once
is.
again,
Honestly, it is. If you in the right place at the right time, you're meeting the right people. I met Freddie Cannon, as I say. There's not one person in show business that he hasn't worked with, from Michael Jackson to even Elvis Presley. He lives in Nashville, and it's Creative and Dreams, and he's been fantastic with me. He's encouraged me. He's liked my writing. It's just brilliant. His complete attitude has changed my attitude, and it's just given me the kick up the backside to kind of carry on. And I'm so grateful for meeting him.
mhm,
And this is how I'm getting all my stuff out. Brilliant.
mhm. And also grateful to have you on as well too. You've been amazing. Once again, singer, songwriter, multi-talented session musician, John Carr here on the Mike Wagner Show. John, a very big thank you for your time. You've been absolutely amazing. Looking forward to having you again soon. Do us a favor, keep us up to date. Love you back on 2021 and beyond. And just one more thing, tell us about your upcoming projects. What's your website? How do people contact you? Where can people purchase or listen to your music? And also your live stream.
Thank you. Yes, every Sunday, 7:30 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. You can get me on Facebook. I'll
Okay.
be only too glad to see everybody pop in and say hello. Really, it would. We'd love that. Really love that. And thank you for having me. I've really enjoyed chatting to you. You're a very nice man yourself. Thank you very much.
Thank you. And you know something too? You're also one of my fans. I'm going to Facebook right now. Once again, John Carr, very big thank you for your time. You've been absolutely amazing. Looking forward to it soon. Do us a favor, keep us updated. Love you back on in 2021 and beyond. And don't forget to keep in touch. And next time when you play by your garden, maybe you can give us a little something. I'll probably give you a little something from our other side of the pond too.
Thank you very much. I will. Yes.